was a time where it was a very male-dominated industry, and it still is very male-dominated. Yes, there's this resurgence of the female MC that's happening right now, and that's great, but those girls are working really, really hard to stomp and make their presence in the hip-hop industry. But back then, it's like, that was around a time where like every major label, like they had one, female artist. So that made the competition very stiff. So once somebody, Eve became the first lady of Rough Riders, it was really hard for another female to come. A lot of times they felt like we only need one, you know what I mean? So it made it very challenging for, females in the hip hop industry. I think, I was a part of a group, we were called Scheme Queens.
I'm a natural, got a few goals, got a few flows, but I set my position like a vixen. Listen, Chitara's the illest broad, I get it, Charles, get it, raw, kicking down doors, and I ain't trying to be ignored. Throwing tongue lashes, back my eyelashes, high fashion, find me where the cash is.
We tried to model ourselves kind of like after the Wu-Tang Clan. Like, we wanted a group of girls who kind of all had their own, distinctive style. And, we had somebody that was real street, real gutter. She kind of sounded like Shine or Biggie. She had that kind of voice. I was definitely more of the commercial rapper. But, we tried to run the gamut of like different styles to kind of... like I said, be that female version of Wu-Tang. And unfortunately, it never came to fruition. Some of the members of the group went on to do kind of successful things. I ended up going the corporate route. One of my counterparts actually went on to continue and pursue her hip-hop career, and she eventually was signed to Wyclef's label. But yeah, it was very hard. We didn't have social media back then, so it was about I compare it to the Chitlin circuit. Like, we had to do clubs and kind of just get our name out there to kind of create a following. And it was hard because it was very underground back then. I mean, yes, there was definitely a mainstream surgence, but there was still a lot of it that was very underground, because to kind of break that barrier and to kind of break into the industry per se was definitely very challenging.